Hi boys and girls, it's time for story time again with Victor and Victor's dad, but I can't seem to find Victor. Do you hear him laughing? Victor! What's that moving over there? Is he hiding behind the red curtain? What do you think, boys and girls? Is he behind there? Yes? No? Oh, he is! There's Victor. How are you, Victor?
Good.
That's good.
Hi.
So, Victor, were you being silly?
Yeah.
So, are you going to tell the boys and girls what book we're going to be reading today or tonight?
Forget what the name's called.
Okay, well, first let's look at the title. So, come over here, Victor. So, the title is The Big Purple Book of... And which one did you want out of it? Point to the one. So, that's called...
Fish out of water.
You didn't forget the name. You just said that. Pretty smart. Okay, let's get to reading. A Fish Out of Water. You ready? A Fish Out of Water by Helen Palmer, illustrated by P.D. Eastman. This little fish, I said to Mr. Carp. I want him. I like him, and he likes me. I will call him Odo. Very well, said Mr. Carp. Now I will tell you how to feed him. Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot. So much and no more, never more than a spot. You may have something, you never know what. Then I took Odo home. I gave him some food. I did not give him much, just one little spot. But this did not make Odo happy. He wanted more food. He had to have more. Poor Odo. He just had to have more. I knew what Mr. Carp had told me. Never feed him a lot, never more than a spot, or something may happen, you never know what. But I gave Odo all the food in the box.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know. What do you think? Let's find out.
I don't know.
Then something did happen. My little Odo began to grow. I saw him grow. I saw him grow and grow. Soon he was too big for his little fish bowl. Whoa, he's getting big, huh, Victor?
So get me out of here.
There was just one thing to do. I put Odo into the flower bowl. There, Odo, I said. This will hold you. That's a pretty big bowl now, huh? Poor flowers. But no, the flower bowl did not hold him. Odo went right on growing. This was too funny, not funny at all. His tail was growing right out of the top. Oh my goodness! He's getting so big!
It is funny.
Yeah.
But you think it's not.
I grabbed the flower bowl. I ran with it. Odo, I said, I know just where to put you. Then you will be all right. I put him in a big pot. But Odo was not all right. I saw him grow some more very soon for the pot. Oh my, look at that! Poor Odo. Poor boy. Oof. He's making a lot of mess on the floor. I put him in a pot after pot. He was growing so fast, poor Odo. My poor little fish. Oh, why did I feed him so much? Odo, I said, stop growing, please. But Odo could not stop growing. He was growing all the time. Very soon I ran out of pots. Oh my, look at that. He's so big now. Odo had to have water. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I grabbed him by the tail. I ran with him up to the tub. The tub was big. It can hold lots of water. He's like, ooh, that's pretty strong of a boy to carry him up the stairs, huh? At last! There, Odo, I said. This tub holds my father. This tub holds my mother. So it will hold you. Oh, splish splash on the floor. But the tub did not hold him at all. Uh-oh, he flooded the whole bathroom. Look at that. Oh, my. He went right on growing. Oh, Odo, I said, what can I do now?
He's gonna
Hold on. What do you think's going to happen?
He's gonna call 911.
You think he's going to call 911?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Oh, first, then crash. The door went down. Crash. Odo went down. Oh, what a ride.
That's a fun ride.
Just make sure not to do that at home, boys and girls, or mommy and daddy will be very upset. Oh, he grabbed the phone. You're right, Victor. Down went the water into the cellar, and down went Odo too. I had to do something fast. I grabbed the phone.
You called the police.
Yeah. I called a policeman. Help, help, I said. I fed my fish too much. Mr. Carp told me not to, but I did. You're right, he called a policeman. What? Said the policeman. Mr. Carp told you not to, but you did? Too bad. I will come at once. The policeman came. My fish went that way, I said. He is down in the cellar. There's a policeman.
You have to go up the stairs to get to Ben's house.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he came from over here somewhere. Probably the front door, Victor. Okay, here we go. The policeman ran down with me. What a fish, he said. He is much too big to keep in a cellar. We will have to get him out. Oh, I'm just getting tired. Oh. Whoa, look at the fish down here, mister. Oh, look at Odo. It flooded the whole basement.
Holy moly.
That must be a treasure chest, huh?
There may be treasure in there.
Yep. We had to work and work to get Odo out. Poor Odo. Oh, why did I feed him too much? Mr. Carp told me something would happen. And it did, it did. Now they're trying to push him out. He's a big Odo.
He can't fit in his car.
I don't know. Yeah, he's pretty big. Let's see what happens. Now we had Odo out of the cellar. But now Odo had no water. No water at all. A fish has to have water, I said to the policeman. We must take him to water. Get help. Call for help on the radio.
There's the radio.
Yeah, right there. You're right.
The calling radio.
The policeman called on the radio. He called for the firemen. Help, help, he said. A boy has fed a fish too much. A boy has fed a fish too much. We will come at once.
I don't know how are they going to carry him.
Oh, we'll find out. Let's turn the page.
Uh,
Whoa. They're using a big ladder. And they're using a pulley system here. And they got them tied to some wheels over here. And look how many firemen they have to use. They have to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for the little boy. The firemen came. They all helped to get Odo up. But where can we take him, I asked. Uptown? Downtown? To the pool, yelled the fireman. To the pool, I yelled, and please hurry. Oh, Odo looks sad.
And we're going to fire. How come they stand it off the edge? Oh.
I know. I think we're missing some firefighters.
No.
'Cause now there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's 8 and 9? Oh, they must be hidden over there somewhere.
Yeah, maybe it's... Oh, where's...
Oh yeah, they're helping over here. They did hurry. The fire truck with Odo came right up to the pool. The firemen yelled, "Everyone get out of the pool! This fish is going in. He's like, yoo-hoo, so happy. And look at this kid. Oh, it's a big fish. He's got to move out of the way or he might get squished. Okay. Down into the pool went Odo. Into the pool with a big splash. Splash! Now I was happy. Now at least my Odo had water. Lots of water. This big pool was just the thing. This big pool would hold him.
What's that gonna happen?
I don't know, let's find out. But Odo went right on growing. And no one wanted Odo in the pool. Yeah, I know. They did not like Odo at all. You take that fish out of here, they yelled. Oh, see, they're all yelling at him because they want the Odo out of the pool because they want to go back in the pool. So what are they going to do, Victor?
Call Mr. Carp.
They're going to call Mr. Carp? Let's find out. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I ran to the phone. I called Mr. Carp. You're right, Victor. Please, please help me, I said. I fed Odo too much. Oh dear, said Mr. Carp. So you fed him too much. I knew you would. I always say don't, but you boys always do. Yes, I will come.
What is he gonna do?
I don't know. Let's look at his baiting suit. And he's got a little fishing net for a big fish. What does he got, Victor? Then Mr. Carp came.
Guess what? Maybe he's just gonna catch it with that.
He's gonna catch this big fish with that little net? How's that gonna work? Okay, let's find out.
He just squeezes it with that, and then
Okay,
he
well
catches it.
okay, let's see. Then Mr. Carp came. He had a black box in his hand. He had a lot of other things too.
Don't.
What are you going to do, Mr. Carp? I asked him, but Mr. Carp said nothing. He just went right up to the pool. He took his black box with him and all the other things too. Splash! Mr. Carp jumped into the pool. Splash! Now Odo went down too. All I could see was his tail. I could not see what was going on down there. What were they doing down there in the water?
What's gonna happen? Uh-oh.
Where did Odo go? And Mr. Carp?
I don't know.
Now I could see nothing. Not Odo, not Mr. Carp, nothing at all. Would I see my Odo again?
Did he get swallowed by a fish?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, let's see. Would I see my Odo again? Would I see Mr. Carp again? Mr. Carp, I yelled. What are you doing? Are you all right? Then up jumped Mr. Carp. In his hand was a little fish bowl. In the bowl was my Odo. Mr. Carp had made him little again. Don't ask me how I did it, he said. Fish. Whoa, how did he do that, Victor?
I don't know.
That's pretty magical, huh?
Yes, he is.
He's a pretty good Mr. Carp, huh? He knows his fish. Okay, and from now on, said Mr. Carp, please don't feed him too much, just so much and no more. Now that is what I always do. Now I feed Odo so much and no more. Never more than a spot or something may happen. And now I know what. Wow, boys and girls, that was a pretty interesting story, huh? The end. Boys and girls, I hope you had a good story time with Victor and Victor's dad. And if you like watching us read story time or bedtime stories, please subscribe below. And we're going to be doing a lot more, right, Victor? Okay. Have a good night. You gonna say good night?
Good night.